Virgo, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a love and relationships reading for you. Not a personal, so take what's for you, leave the rest, and stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from the time you see the reading to a few weeks out. We're starting off with your oracles. We're going to pull a Priestess of Light and a Dark Mirror to kind of see where you're at, maybe bring some things to light. Something that could possibly be on your mind or your person's mind. Building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. Love it. That's an energy of building your relationships. Working on some things, fixing some things possibly. Something new. Going somewhere possibly in a relationship that you never thought you'd be. You weren't sure it was going to make it through, possibly. You've had, or connecting with someone that lets you, makes you feel like, you know, this could be it. Building blocks. All right. Peaceful among thorns. Peaceful among thorns. I feel like finding that one, you know what I mean? They're not perfect, but you don't feel like you're perfect either. And creating something with them. Working hard at it. That's where you're comfortable. This is where, this is the person, realizing that the person that you are meant to be with, how you feel you're meant to be with them, or I feel like being out of the ordinary. I'm not sure what I mean by that, but it feels like being the both of you, you're out of the ordinary, they're out of the ordinary, but the two of you together, you're peaceful among thorns. You know what I'm saying? You're peaceful being there in that kind of, you might both be chaotic, a little chaotic, and it just works because you're both chaotic, not just one of you. We have the number 33. Building your world. A priestess of the bees sits peacefully in the hollow of a tree, gathering the energy of the bees that fly around her and rest on her fingertips and third eye. She's surrounded by the honeycomb, and though her vision is turned inward, her thoughts are focused on outer plans taking shape. The bee is one of nature's most industrious creatures, and this card foretells a time of great productivity and expansion for you. If you've been thinking about growing your business or creating an entirely new one, focus on those intentions now. Your dreams may also include composing music, writing, teaching, painting, cooking, or baking, which are all projects that build on ideas and produce nectar for the body, mind, and soul. They do require repeated attention and action, so take time to create a plan, set some goals, and bring both the creative and technical elements together. The bee is also a symbol of fertility, so the expansion foretold here may relate to family matters. A child or children on the way, new in-laws through marriage, or even reconnecting with distant friends or relatives are all ways that you may be expanding your personal network. On a practical level, this card could also indicate a career in architecture, design, or construction. It could also signify connections with people who do such work. You may even be building a new house or expanding your present one. The bees join together to assemble their hive structure and provide for their community, increasing value for all. Now is the perfect time for you to build the world you desire, to make your plans and set to work. Building a new life for yourself, a new relationship. The person you're dealing with, if you aren't into like construction, architecture, or any of that, I feel like something kind of hands-on where you make something. Also, it may be them. It may be this person that you're dealing with may have, you find out they have a background, or they have a family member that has a business in construction. Something to that effect. And it's just a connection kind of thing to connect you to who this is speaking of. We have the number 26. Peaceful among thorns. The spiritual can't solve the material, but it can transcend it. Coexistence of the material and the spiritual is the human way to enlightenment. We talk too much about spiritual stuff, spiritual that, spiritual this. Not that the spiritual side isn't important, especially in an age when everything seems reduced to a materialistic drive. But aren't we going too much to the other side? Sometimes to solve money problems, you need money. And to solve love problems, you need to F. I'm not going to say it. Strange, but true. Getting spiritual is not what solves our problems. It is what gives depth to our situations and to our solutions. It makes them meaningful. It takes us from the small to the wide, from the river to the ocean. But sometimes we are not ready to make it our center, and therefore it's perfectly fine if we do not. Taking some things to the next level. That's what this feels like. Taking a relationship to the next level. And the if you look close at this card, there's like the wheel of a big ship there behind her, moving in a different direction, out into unknown territory. All right, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo at this time? Getting into the body of their read. What does Virgo need to know? What do they need to focus on at this time? I feel like a surprise coming up here for some of you. I can't tell. It's kind of dull, so it kind of doesn't seem like it's going to be a good surprise for everyone. Those tried to come out, so we will keep them. We have Justice in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck. That's overshadowing the read. This is kind of trying to find your balance possibly during this time. Trying to find when it comes to relationships and moving forward. I feel like it's a little bit of not knowing what's coming up. We have the King of Cups. There's a lot of love in this situation for sure. Temperance in the reverse. Sometimes I feel... this may be about someone from the past, with it being the reverse. I feel like it's something that was meant to be that will come back around for some of you. And the King of Cups is kind of like finding out that you have love for this person, that you still have love for someone possibly. And maybe this is the rebuilding and working things out. I felt like a surprise. This person, you may surprise yourself when you, maybe an ex comes around and you get a little twinge in your belly, you know what I'm saying, or in your heart when you see them. You get kind of excited and you're like, what? We have the Moon, secrets. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This energy came out together, so it's likely that it's talking of the same situation or these kind of feelings coming into your situation. All right. The Moon. Things being kept, or something you don't know yet. And this may be the surprise that comes out. You have the Ace of Swords. This could be about a communication coming in. This may be, and this is a yes. These are both, this is a double yes here on a situation. Someone may have asked, oh, is it this person? You know what I'm saying? But it does feel like somebody coming back in that there was already love there before. An existing love that maybe it didn't work out and they come back into the situation. With this Temperance, I feel like it was something that had to happen. You had to separate for a while for whatever reason. And I feel like this is someone... I suddenly felt like somebody coming home from the military. There was a separation, not because you broke up, but because they had to go away for whatever. It could be for work as well, which is kind of the same. But I feel like someone coming back in here and... maybe wanting to pick up where it left off as well here. Someone went away for a while. This could also pertain to somebody who's been in jail that gets out. Maybe an ex or someone that you dealt with or someone that you crushed on, whatever, getting out of jail. You know, for whatever reason. Watch if they went in, you know, for something because they're a shady character. I wouldn't bother with that. But I feel like there definitely is like someone being away and coming back into the situation. I do feel like there's definitely, if somehow it gets pushed, I feel like a situation getting like a communication of some sort getting pushed into to this mix, because it's meant to be. You have the Temperance, which is divine, a card of like being divinely guided, and some. I feel like someone coming back around with it in the reverse is someone from the past. That this is a situation where maybe it needs to be worked out, working together because it was meant to be. I do feel like maybe someone revealing that they have feelings for you, or feelings for you still. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is about somebody that's offering stability. I feel like there's love here with this King of Cups. What they're telling you, the conversation you have, is driven by emotion and affection for you. And they can bring stability here. And there is a pathway here. There's new paths that can be gone down if you so choose. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you're going to be standoffish, I want to say, with this situation. I do feel like for most of you it would be positive to at least try to connect with this person and see what can come of it, because I feel like second time's the charm. It's usually third time. I feel like second. It could be third for some of you. Second time's the charm. Remember that this may be talking of someone who has been away for. You might have went away, and now you come back, and it picks up where it left off. All right, we're going to pull some cards for clarity on this energy for you, Virgo. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. I'm gonna move this over here because this energy did come out together. Could be a separate situation, could be just about that and clarifying more, because I did ask for clarification. We have the Ace of Wands, which may be about learning some things, you know. It's about growth, change. There's a butterfly on there, coming out of cocoon and being someone else. It is in the reverse. I feel like that possibly because someone changed up on you in the past, and that's why that ended the relationship. You felt like they something that should have caused growth for you, it just didn't work out. You didn't see it for what it was. You have the Eight of Swords in the reverse here. The Eight of Swords, keeping yourself from doing some things, self-imposed restriction. Not, I feel like it's in the reverse because this is telling you to let go of, you can do it again. You may get judgment from people. You may, you know, from outsiders who knew that you going through this relationship before. Doesn't think it's a good idea. I do feel like not holding yourself back. I feel like I do feel like it's worth a try. You got to change it up, though. Do it a little differently. And make sure that that person is working alongside you to get to the same goal. Anything else here for Virgo? The Hangman. Yeah, doing... I do feel like for some of you, this is about being stuck. You may have already been, you knew that you had love for this person still, even though it was over. I feel like you've been stuck in the energy of this person for some time. I feel like you think about them a lot, and they will be walking back into your life, just so you're aware. This also could be about doing something that you didn't think you'd ever do. Surprising yourself, healing yourself from the past hurt from this, but and able to reconnect here again. Anything else for Virgo before I switch decks here? Anything else? Nope. Okay. All right. This is going to be for, it could be an outside situation from this, or if you asked a question about that. What else does Virgo need to know? And it jumped over there. So we have Justice in the reverse again. Ooh. And it jumped here. So we're going to leave it there. Someone may have asked about this energy over here and what has already been said, and I do feel like it's definitely, you got the Justice in the reverse twice. This may be like something wasn't fair, something isn't fair. Maybe feeling like it isn't fair that you still have feelings for someone that may have hurt you in the past. I don't see any hurtful stabbing cards here. We'll say I don't see Ten of Swords. I don't see the Three of Cups signifying a third party situation has occurred. I don't see that. I see you keeping yourself from. Maybe you feel like it seems like somebody feels like you know, you feel bad for feeling good with this person. You know what I mean? Like you know that you should be hating them right now, or you know that you shouldn't be doing this, but it feels so good to be around them, and it's kind of caused you to be upended, I feel. All right, what? Seven of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you'll be able to build this back. I feel like seeds planted in the past growing and you watching it grow. This definitely, I feel like something planted from the past. So this is definitely can be a positive thing for some of you. There can be a great unending relationship. Obviously, you got to take it as it resonates. It depends on what you went through, why you went through it, and the person that they are, right? Or the person that you are now. If you've changed, it's going to be all different. I do feel like you'll be faced with something from the past. Some of you, there may be someone finding out that they have a child that they weren't aware of as well here. Obviously, I'm talking male energy here. Something maybe that you'll have to, something seed planted in the past, literally. I feel like someone may find out they have like a 3-4-year-old, maybe 2-3-4-year-old that they weren't told of. Maybe you went away, maybe they went away, and then you find this out. This may come to light here soon. All right, Virgo, what else? What else for Virgo? Whoa. Wow, okay, that's a lot. Well, we are going to take it. This energy is together. I'm going to put this right here. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords again in the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the World. We have Judgment. Here's the Judgment I was talking about. We have the there's the Ten of Wands, I mean. Coming up here, the Devil and the Ace of Cups. Well, okay. Let's take a look here. Queen of Cups. You have the King of Cups there, and then you have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. This is definitely, I feel couple energy when the King and the Queen of the same suit comes up. I do feel like one is in the reverse because it's opposing, or it may be signifying love from the past. Once again, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse again, which is about maybe you kept yourself from loving them fully in the past, or they come at you, and the secret revealed is that they kept themselves from falling in love with you because they did love you, but they kept being shysty or doing things outside of the relationship because of the fear of getting hurt themselves. So they tend to hurt other people. This might be what they come at you with. You have the King of Pentacles. I do feel like they're ready. I feel like whoever it is that comes back in here is ready for a solid relationship with you. I feel like they're ready to grow old, and there's definitely stability within the relationship at this point. We have the World. It's about change. I feel like they have changed, and it causes change in your life. I do feel like there's Judgment, though, if you get back with this person, because things were probably went bad, or this person kept doing things, I feel like, outside of the relationship, and the family, friends, they know about this, and they're like, wow, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing to go back into with this person. But I feel like you will do it. You will do it anyway, regardless of Judgment. You have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, which I do feel like releasing of some things. I feel like talks will happen with this person, and it'll bring some clarity, and you still have feelings for each other like that. They come in here and vow to never hurt you again, I feel. And then you have the Devil. This is very tempting. This may be a relationship that was kind of an addicting relationship. There's a lot of passion involved here. I don't necessarily feel like it's a bad thing, though. I do feel like you can easily be swayed by them, because he's like he's here holding on to someone else and controlling them like a puppet. So just be very mindful of that. I do feel more positive about it, though. For some of you, though, you may be offered positivity and all of this and how they changed their mind, and it might not be for the best, but it's going to be your situation to with judgment and all that. It's going to be your situation to go through and see. You do have the Ace of Cups. I feel like, yes, if somebody asks something. I also feel like it being the Ace of Cups, this is definitely I don't want to say possibly, it's definitely a love revisiting here. I do feel like, because aces are gifts from the universe, this may be a second chance coming in here for you. Wow. All right. There's a lot going on for you guys. I'm going to pull a Grace card before I close the read here. This is a lot of you with decision making, and depending on who it was you dealt with in the past, or you're dealing with working on now with someone, it definitely feels like somebody revealing feelings to you, no matter what the case may be, and it's going to disrupt everything, or maybe you were still disrupted from the past, and this is maybe bring that clarity that you need. I do feel like Judgment, though. Some people, or someone, at least one person, is going to be like, what the heck are you doing talking to them again, you know? But that's your choice. You don't know, right? Until you try. We have Connect. Find your center. When we stay connected to our spiritual core, the best and most advantageous path unfolds before us. I do feel with the Connect, it's about connecting with someone. You're definitely going to be reconnecting. I know it doesn't say reconnect, but definitely connecting with a situation that may have occurred in the past. All right, Virgo, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.